Hey peoples, it's me Tristan, and in this video I'm gonna show you my Muskets and Tomahawks collection. And here's my British Army all set up. Here are the British regulars, led by Lieutenant Goldsberry. And these miniatures are from Warlord Games and they needed a lot of cleaning. And here are the Highlanders. And these are from Perry and they were almost totally clean and they were a real joy to paint, so I'm really happy that I got these from Perry. These light dragoons are also from Perry Miniatures, from their American War of Independence line. I got one with a trumpet, 3 guys with a sword and an officer, and here's the commander, mounted commander. Here's the small skirmishing unit in the back, also from Perry Miniatures. Just a small unit to support my line infantry. And the cannon, I really like this miniature. It's also from Perry Miniatures and I haven't yet used this in the game, but now as I have my Muskets and Tomahawks collection painted, I shall try and use it in a game. And last but not least, the small rowboat that I made for the British. I made it out of coffee sticks. The base I cut out of plastic card and started to build it up with coffee sticks. So pretty simple, but it fits exactly 10 miniatures, so I'm happy with that. And of course here's my Indian collection, a mix of Warlord Games and Perry Miniatures once again. A few new pieces that I guess you haven't seen. So in the back here we have 3 units of 6. I usually use these as Braves, and here's one of the commanders. Here's a unit of Perry Miniatures, and I really like using the bow ones because they don't have the messy part when they had to reload. They can just pour shots into the enemy. And here is Magua, and he's from the movie The Last of the Mohicans. And finally, the latest edition and the final things I painted for my Muskets and Tomahawks project are these 2 canoes. And these are from Warlord Games, and I have actually magnetized the guys in the boats. Once they arrive somewhere, I can take the rowers out and just leave the boats there. I guess you have seen all of these before. These are the first ones I painted, and I think I got the skin a bit too bright here, but the war paint I think works well. I really like those Perry Miniatures. And here I did the skin already a bit darker. Here are the archers, and these are really good. And Perry Miniatures also have this very good thing that always one of the Indians has like this tunic on or something, so he can be the unit leader, because in Muskets and Tomahawks you need a unit leader. I think my favorite miniature of all the Muskets and Tomahawks ones that I have, very well sculpted, totally reminds me of the character in the movie. And finally the 2 canoes. As you can see, I magnetized them. I used some Renedra, these long bases that they have for the base, and used some green stuff to sculpt the water. These are my Woodland Indian war party. But as this is clearly not enough to go against the British alone, so I had to get them some allies. Here are the allies for the Indians, and these are the French. So on the left here we have the French Marines. These are from Warlord Games. These were really unpleasant to clean, build and paint, but once finished they look okay, I guess. Back here we have Canadian Militia, and in front here we have the Trio of Doom. These are from the set called The Last of the Mohicans. These are the 3 main characters from the movie. They represent the movie characters quite well, but they aren't as well done as Magua, so but they're okay. And these are really good. They were really fun to build and paint. A unit of 6 Marines back there. This miniature actually has abnormally short legs, but hey, you can't have everything, you know. The next unit, as I mentioned before, they had a lot of flesh and they had a lot of mold lines across the face, everywhere on shoulders. Like it took me so much to clean the French Marines that I postponed painting them for a year. Here's the front unit. Again, the miniature in the middle has abnormally short legs. Don't know what's the deal with that, but that's how it goes. Here's the commander pointing a finger at that freaking model on the ground there. It's a sharpshooter, but if you look at his proportions, I tried to hide it up with the basing, but actually the proportions on this miniature are like unearthly. The reason why this guy is on his stomach is because he cannot stand. He doesn't have a pelvic bone. But yeah, that's my French side of the force. At one point I would like to get some French regulars to march along, but yeah, that's something for the far future. And last but not least, here we have my civilians. Now, anyone who has played Muskets and Tomahawks or knows how the game is played knows that this is clearly not enough civilians that you need in the game. The next thing I really need to order or something is more civilians. So that is my collection of Muskets and Tomahawks miniatures, all painted at the moment. Also, I want to get some French Marine canoes from all our games. That's the plan. Anyways, thank you for watching. Keep it safe, and I will talk to you in the next one.